Wesley just needs to draw some inspiration from his previous victories, and the clock is down to 0. The games are on.
And Wesley playing a bit of an unorthodox mood there, bringing his bishop out. And this opening has been quite the rage recently. Actually, Nordibek has played this with the white pieces. And this is not the main reply that Jan Krzyzstof does here. I expect Wesley has prepared for this kind of position quite intensively. He's one of the best prepared opponents out there. But I really like this last move from Jan Krzyzstof. He's trying to swap his knight for white's bishop, because that bishop, we saw it in the last game. It was such a great attacker, even though they're both worth 3 points each. Taking that bishop off the board seems like a good thing for black to do.
It's a very classical response as well to this type of system, because like you say, that bishop is the best attacker, and the reasoning was many years ago that if you just remove that bishop there would be no white attack. But obviously times and attitudes have changed since then, but it's still a very valid response to this system.
And both sides developing quite sensibly. This kind of reminds me a little bit though of the game Nordibek versus Duda from yesterday, where white didn't get enough activity. So can Wesley create something here? So he has these double pawns in front of each other, but the queen is on that half open line. So white has a little bit more space. Black has the 2 bishops though, Ivanka, and the 2 bishops can be very useful.
Yeah, they certainly can, especially when the position opens up. And Wesley now has to find a plan of attack. Is his idea just simply to play it positionally and just base it around the strong knight that can appear in the middle of the board? And there we see Wesley just solidify, just harmonize those pawns there on the left side of the board.
Are we going to see that?
I hope so, Simon. And Wesley in trouble, and Jan Krzyzstof makes a bid to lock down the position. But this does give Wesley some hope. His bishop now has a powerful diagonal. No, it's been traded off.
Yeah, this has got a little bit better for Wesley because he's got rid of that powerful black knight here. But look at the clock. He's playing with seconds on the clock. Jan Krzyzstof, though, getting down to under 15 seconds. Of course, this could turn. It is, after all, blitz chess. It is speed chess. It's easy to make mistakes. And now it gets really random. They're both under 10 seconds. Move, Wesley, move.
And Duda also needing to move quickly, both under 10 seconds. And Wesley just neutralizing that rook. And which way is he going to capture? He's going to capture
do it quickly.
With
Oh,
the rook. He does. He did that with 1 second.
You've got to move quicker than that, Wesley. You've got some chances here. Your knight is a good piece. I actually prefer White's position now because his knight is dominating. And I think Duda...
Duda, 2 seconds on the clock. And if Wesley can just rearrange the knight so that the knight is on the square, the rook is standing, then he will be in excellent position.
And there is a check there. They are dancing around a little bit. How does Wesley break? You can see the tension in his arm there, and he's just trying to find a way to improve the position. It's not easy. Duda is saying, I have a blockade. You will not pass. That's what he's going for here. The old Gandalf technique.
Yeah, and Duda now 4 seconds on the clock. And Wesley moving the knight, offering a trade of rooks. But that is not a trade that Duda should be going for. And now the knight can just jump into that square.
But the king comes forward saying, oh no, that did not look like the right way for the knight to go. And he resigns, and we have a winner of the first ever Armageddon Championships. And look how happy he seems. Let's see some celebrations there, Jan Krzyzstof. You are Armageddon Champion of 2023. Whoa!
And you can just see just the shock and the relief in Duda's face. He can't quite believe it. He's shaking his head. And only now is it dawn on him. He is the Armageddon Champion of 2023. He won in the end 2-0 against Wesley. So, but what a match.